It is impossible to zero down on one amongst the many places that are truly the best international vacation destinations. The world is simply too big and too beautiful to be closed to a premise of a single page. However, if you are looking for some leads and ideas to visit some significant destinations on the globe, here are a couple of hints. Well, I am no expert globe-trotter, but just a very enthusiastic hiker, who is very fond of history and geography. You may find many polls and surveys, like Top 10 International Vacation Destinations or Best International Vacations with Kids or even Top 10 Best Family Vacation Destinations. Well, believe it or not, most of them tend to be crowded and in most cases expensive. Hence, wherever you go, make it a point to keep your visit restricted to exotic and offbeat locations. Here, we have provided names of some of the best vacation destinations on each continent and not just one list. These places can also be branded as inexpensive international vacations. Best International Vacation Destinations. Asia. Let us start with the locations on the giant continent, which incidentally has good and also some of the cheapest to visit destinations in the world. Among the top vacation destinations in Asia, Singapore, which is a shopper's paradise, Thailand, Hong Kong, the Philippine Islands, Cambodia, Shanghai, Beijing, and Tokyo have several general tourist attractions. Some other modern tourist locations include Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Dubai, Turkey, Siberia, Ukraine, and Mongolia. On the other hand, Asia is also the home to a very rich history. The Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Imperial City of Beijing, Tokyo Imperial Place, Hagia Sophia of Istanbul, and Khmer Rock temples of Cambodia are just a few of the many places which are considered to be the top family destinations. Apart from such historic places, Asia also has some of the best honeymoon destinations in the world, which include the Himalayan hill stations, numerous beaches in Goa, and tropical retreats in the Southeast Asia, as well as the countless shopping malls in Southeast Asia. Wildlife is no stranger to the Asian continent, and if you are searching for wildlife retreats, then there is no dearth of locations. India, which is the home of tigers and peacocks, has countless national parks. The same is the case with China, the home of the giant panda. Cambodia, Sri Lanka, and several other Southeast Asian countries are known for their elephant pets. Southeast Asia, in fact, is one of the best winter vacations destinations, due to its splendid climate. That is, enjoy Southeast Asia when it's snowing back home. The best thing about these tropical vacation destinations is that there is no shortage of beaches. Australia. After Southeast Asia, Australia is one of the hottest vacation spots for people who want to enjoy beaches and surfing. Well, apart from the beaches, the Australian continent is also known for its wildlife and the scenic nature spots. At the urban geography, Auckland, Sydney, Melbourne, Port Arthur, Hobart, and Wellington have a significant number of tourist attractions. The best aspect of visiting Australia is the chance to explore the unknown natural locations on the continent. The Great Barrier Reef, the Great Dividing Range, on the island of Australia, Omeo Plains, Cotoamba, and the interiors of Australia. You can launch an expedition to countless fantastic locations. Helier Gorge of Tasmania, Great Oyster Bay, Alpine Heathland, Winneglass Bay, and the Dove Lake are some of the finest locations in Tasmania. A comparable scenic beauty is also seen on the islands of New Zealand, on vacation destinations such as Abel Tasman National Park, Milford Sound, and Aoraki/Mount Cook. Since you are visiting the home of Edmund Hillary, let me tell you that there are countless hiking locations and trails that are found on the islands of New Zealand. From the wildlife point of view, the continent of Australia provides very exciting and plentiful opportunities. The kiwi bird and poatukawa trees, and the Romney sheep of New Zealand, the Tasmanian tigers, Tasmanian devil, and the native hen of Tasmania, and of course the kangaroo and koala of Australia are some of the most unique wildlife families that one may find on the globe. The Australian continent thus has some of the top honeymoon destinations as well as some really good family vacation opportunities. Europe. This continent of the Europe is the place of the Renaissance, and also the home to legendary art and architecture. The locations and destinations in Europe are basically all historic and some top honeymoon destinations which attract some hundreds of newlyweds. For a very comprehensive elaboration, you can also refer to Top 10 European Destinations. The very famous destinations to visit in Europe includes Vatican City, Swiss Alps, Bavaria and Germany, Paris, London, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Venice, Belgium, and Barcelona. Well, it is impossible to complete all the locations in one go, and you will have to make more than one trip if Europe intrigues you. Apart from the aforementioned destinations, Greek states, Norse lands, and Baltic states are some really good travel destinations that are quite offbeat. Spots that should not be missed in Europe include the Eiffel Tower, Buckingham Palace, Tower of London, the Colosseum in Rome, Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, and the Stonehenge in England. Africa. It is almost pointless to put the travel opportunities that are found in Africa on a single page. However, if you are planning to visit this mighty continent, then some really good locations include Egypt, which offers great historic sightseeing opportunities such as the Great Pyramids and the famous tomb of Ramesses II. You can also visit Faisal Gabi and rock-hewn churches, Lalibela located in Ethiopia, or even the Great Zimbabwe site. Well, apart from the historical sites that are found in Africa, you can go to wildlife and flora and fauna reserves in South Africa and Tanzania. Middle and Southern Africa have countless reserves and conservation parks that you can visit. Apart from that, the Suez would also be a fantastic treat. Africa travel is an inexpensive vacation, and is a chance to get to know the most exotic cultures and foods. These cultures are termed to be the most primitive and simple cultures, which have some of the best customs and traditions. Americas. Americans is a land of variety with the ski resorts in Colorado and Alaska to the warm beaches of Argentina, and not to mention the formidable forests of Amazon. If you want to enjoy some sunbathing and good beaches, then Barbados has some really good hotels and resorts for the purpose. Apart from beaches, Argentina also has several wildlife reserves where one can view the famous puma and hornero. Far south of Argentina one can also enjoy sights of penguins, whales, and dolphins. A really great historic site is the 10,000-year-old Cueva de los Manos rock paintings in Argentina. Costa Rica, Canada, Panama, and Brazil also have some really good sites to offer. Going to offbeat and remote locations will help you to enjoy yourself thoroughly, and you will also get to explore the unexplored.